Today was July 5th, 2021. This is Mordecai, host of the updates, bringing you your daily Elden Ring update. There was some news about Elden Ring today. Earlier this morning, Elden Ring's page on Bandai Namco's website updated with some new information. It consists of 2 paragraphs that describe some new elements of the world and story that we didn't see before. Firstly, it talks about the guidance of lost graces, helping you on your road to retake the lands from the demigods through might and magic. Graces, which were explained in the Famitsu interview, seem to be your checkpoints, and they also guide you to where you need to go. Speaking of taking down the demigods though, the page mentions how the demigods squabble over the shards of the Elden Ring that they each own. I would wager that this is written by George R. R. Martin, as his stories often involve the fight over power among families. Gameplay-wise, the page mentions how you can master arcane spells from the masters that still linger among the ruins of the war. Those should be music to the ears of any Bloodborne fan who's familiar with arcane skills. And I'm guessing this is what Miyazaki was referring to when he said he wanted to improve magic in future games, but I guess we'll have to wait and see that in action. The paragraph also mentions being able to use well-timed dodges and parries, skills which we assumed would be in the game anyway. Furthermore, you will be able to use the environment and weather to your advantage. And on the page, they mention many environments in the game where you will engage in combat, such as bogs, marshes, grass, and the many areas we saw in the trailer. The page talks about non-hostile creatures as well, who linger near the cities left behind by the Shattering. I think that sentence might explain the contents of this screenshot. A beetle that looks to be non-hostile, and also has a tattoo of the airbender symbol? The pot creatures could also be non-hostile, and I'm hoping so as I do not want to attack them. Towards the end of the page, it says how your journey will be defined by the strength of your own ambition. Strength of the greater ambition were also words used to describe this concept art image released 2 years ago. Finally, the page ends with the following ominous message. And yes, you may die, but you will return to fight again, for that is how a champion or a lord is born. Most importantly though, we are now less than 200 days away from Elden Ring's release. Anyway, this has been your later than normal daily Elden Ring update for July 5th, 2021.